We're going to look at setting up a new homeroom profile for eTeacher, in where all the students attend the same classes with the exception of physical education. For that, the boys and the girls are going to be separated into their own individual classes. So we're going to be using the School Manager tool for this. I'll go ahead and click on it. You'll want to first begin by clicking on your school of interest on the left-hand side. With that done, we're going to be working in the Homerooms tab. So we'll go ahead and click on Homerooms, and we'll be creating a new homeroom profile. So we'll click on Create Homeroom Profile. In this example, we'll be creating a homeroom profile for grade 6. So this is going to be 6A. And I'm interested in only looking at the courses available for grade 6, so I'm going to be using the Show Grade filter, selecting 6, so I'm only presented with courses that have the grade of 6 applied to them. I'll start off by choosing the subjects that make up my grade 6 homeroom, so we'll go ahead and choose homeroom, language, mathematics, science and technology, until I have a full complement of grade 6 courses. Now, as part of this, we're going to be going ahead and creating new classes. So we'll need to assign teachers to each one. On the right hand side, we have a column for teacher. We'll go ahead and use the drop downs to choose the appropriate teacher per class. When we come to physical education, we'll have to make a choice. I'm choosing to set up the girls first, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the instructor for the female students. And with that done, I'm going to go ahead and assign my remaining teachers. And we're done. So now we have a profile for all the classes for 6A, and we're making the initial exception for physical education, in that this will be assigned to the girls. So I've chosen the female instructor here. I'm going to go ahead and click Create. And now we're interested in applying the female students to profile 6A. So I'm going to go over to the Students tab, and we're going to be looking at our student list here. By default, you're looking at all students in the school, but I want to filter that down, so I'm going to be choosing the grade of 6. And within grade 6, we've got a number of different homeroom profiles: 6/7B, 6A, and special ed students as well. So we want to just look at students applied to the 6A homeroom. So I'm going to go ahead and filter using the homeroom field. I'll type in 6A and search, and now I'm just presented with the students in 6A. Now we're going to use one of my favorite views in School Manager, and that is the Edit List view. This will give me a table of all these students and allow me to make any sort of change I need to with the fields available. So let's go ahead and click on Edit List. Here's the table view. I've got access to ID, first name, last name, and a lot of the particulars for these students. I'm interested for this occasion in the gender column, so I'll be using this as my reference to know which of these students are male and which are female. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify the male students in this profile to a different homeroom profile. So I'm going to go ahead and append a B to the 6A here and designate a different homeroom profile for all the male students. Alright, so with this done, we've gone ahead and we've assigned 6AB to all the male students. There's 4 of them. And we have 5 female students left assigned to 6A. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and save up my changes. And next, turn back to my homeroom tab. So I'm interested in applying these 5 female students to profile 6A. So from the homeroom tab, we'll go ahead and select profile 6A, and up at the top under tools, we've got a batch update students tool, And what this does is it'll look through the student rosters in a school, and it will apply any student without classes to the profile 6A if they have a matching homeroom value in their homeroom field for 6A. So we're going to go ahead and hit the Apply Now button. Click on OK after the confirmation. And now we have a confirmation that we have added 5 students to profile 6A. So these are our 5 female students. If you ever want to confirm things, you can quickly go over to the Student tab and take a look at any of the students assigned to 6A. And down below you'll see the currently assigned classes. So I can see here that I've got profile 6A assigned, and I have the correct physical education teacher assigned for this student here. Okay, so what about the boys? We're going to have to go back to the Homerooms tab. We're going to reselect profile 6A. Now I want to rename it to 6AB. And I'm going to go down to our physical education option. And I'm going to be changing this from 6A to new class. We're going to be creating a new physical education class for these boys, and I'll be assigning the appropriate teacher for this class from my teacher list. So we've gone ahead, we've changed the 6A to new class, and we are selecting the appropriate teacher for this male physical education class. So I'm going to go ahead, save up profile 6AB. And now I'm going to return to my batch update list here. So I want to apply this profile to now my 4 remaining male students. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Apply Now button. Confirmation. OK. And here's a confirmation that we have applied this profile now to 4 male students. I'm going to click on OK. And again, if you want to confirm what we've just done, we'll go over to the Students tab. We'll search for profile 6AB, and I can pull up the male students and confirm that they have been properly assigned. And that's all that there is to it.